This video is for entertainment purposes if you want to perceive it as such. I had a prophetic dream. I dreamt that this rainbow comet was streaking across the sky, and it was really close. I had woke up early in the morning, and I couldn't figure out why I just couldn't go back to sleep. So I looked out of my cabin door, and I saw this streaking across the sky, and I saw a rainbow go across the sky at the same time. I look all around me, and lo and behold, there's like black and white UFOs fighting against each other, engaged in some serious battle. It was right before dawn, so you could see the silhouettes like hovering and littering the entire sky above my head. I was awake, so I got dressed, and I just knew that that the comet was going to land in my neighborhood. So it did, and I ran outside, and I go looking for it, and it got, landed in some tough between trees and stuff, like pine trees and boulders, and then I find it. And as I'm getting closer to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was huge. And I didn't imagine it was anything other than a crater I was going to see, but I find a giant bell, a sterling silver bell with ancient inscriptions written all over it. And also it had like a long bar handle on the bottom side of it, as if to pick it up and make it sound. And in this dream, I go back home and I tell Tim about it, and we end up arguing because he didn't believe me. Tim was my boyfriend at the time. And so when I actually did really wake up from this dream, I went and saw my colleagues at the Bible college I was doing street ministry with, and I was telling John about it, one of my colleagues, and he said that I told him I drew out the whole thing. I drew out the pictures of like the shapes of the UFOs and the bell and stuff like that. And then John tells me, "Hey, Sam, God's trying to tell you something." And I'm like, "What? About UFOs and alien invasion or something?" He said, "No. The UFOs, the black ones and the white ones, are the saved and the unsaved, the fallen and not fallen. The bell is the gospel. You can pick it up and make it sound. You can pick it up, you can pick up the gospel and make sure it's heard." And so I came up with this app called AlienBell, and I would really like for you guys to follow and like it. Puts a chronicle timeline on where we are at the end times, so feel free to check it out. Thanks.